Lee Changi was born on June 22, 1987, in Seoul, South Korea, to a family with a rich history of athleticism. His father, a former competitive sprinter, recognized his son's potential at an early age. From a young age, Lee showed an incredible ability to run fast, which led his father to encourage him to take up athletics. Growing up in the bustling capital of South Korea, Lee was introduced to track and field in primary school. He joined his school's athletics team at the age of 10, initially participating in various events. However, his passion and natural talent for sprinting became evident when he began competing in the 100-meter and 200-meter races. By the time he reached high school, Lee was already setting regional records, making him one of the top young athletes in the country. Despite the strong competition in South Korea, Lee's determination and dedication stood out. He earned a spot at Korean National Sport University, a prestigious institution for nurturing the country's most promising athletes. There, Lee focused on sharpening his skills, training under some of South Korea's leading track coaches. Rise to fame. Lee Changi's rise to prominence in South Korean athletics began in the mid-2000s, when he started competing in national competitions. At the 2006 South Korean National Track and Field Championships, he made his first significant breakthrough by winning a silver medal in the 200-meter sprint, signaling his arrival on the national stage. His performances continued to improve, and in 2008, Lee competed in the Summer Olympics in Beijing. Though he didn't win a medal, his participation in the 100-meter and 200-meter events marked a major milestone in his career. Lee's ability to compete at the highest level, alongside the world's best, earned him recognition within South Korea's athletics community. In the years following the Beijing Olympics, Lee focused intensely on his sprinting technique and stamina. His commitment to his sport paid off in 2010 when he became the national champion in both the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints. This success was instrumental in establishing Lee as one of South Korea's top sprinters, and he became a household name in athletics circles. Career peak. Lee Changi's career reached its peak in the early 2010s, when he represented South Korea in multiple international competitions. His major breakthrough came at the 2011 Asian Athletics Championships in Kobe, Japan, where he claimed gold in the 200-meter sprint and silver in the 100-meter sprint. These victories elevated Lee to a new level, and he was now considered a legitimate contender for global titles. In 2012, Lee competed in the London Olympics, participating in both the 100-meter and 200-meter events. Though he did not win a medal, his strong performances reaffirmed his status as one of Asia's premier sprinters. His 100-meter time of 10.20 seconds was a personal best, and his close finish in the 200-meter race demonstrated his capability to compete against the world's top athletes. Lee's peak moment came in 2014 when he participated in the Asian Games in Incheon, South Korea. He won a bronze medal in the 100-meter sprint and another in the 200-meter sprint, making history as the first South Korean sprinter to win medals in both events at the same Asian Games. This achievement was seen as a breakthrough moment for Korean sprinting, inspiring future generations of athletes. Main achievements. Lee Changi's career is marked by numerous prestigious accolades and records, many of which remain unmatched in South Korea's sprinting history. 2011 Asian Athletics Championships, gold in the 200-meter and silver in the 100-meter sprint, solidifying his status as one of Asia's top sprinters. 2014 Asian Games, bronze in both the 100-meter and 200-meter events, cementing his legacy in South Korean athletics. Multiple South Korean national championships. Lee won several national titles in both the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints, dominating the local athletics scene for nearly a decade. National records. Lee set multiple national records in the 100-meter and 200-meter events, some of which remain unbeaten, and was often regarded as the fastest man in South Korea. 2012 London Olympics participation. Despite not medaling, Lee's participation in the Olympics showcased his competitive spirit on the global stage, challenges, and retirement. While Lee Changi's career was one of success, it was not without its challenges. Throughout his athletic journey, Lee faced stiff competition from other sprinters in Asia and the world. His biggest rival was the Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt, whose dominance in the 100-meter and 200-meter events often overshadowed Lee's achievements. However, Lee refused to be discouraged, using Bolt's success as motivation to improve his own performances. Injuries were also a significant obstacle for Lee. Over the years, he dealt with recurring hamstring and calf strains, which slowed his progress and required extended recovery periods. The injuries made it increasingly difficult for him to maintain his peak form. Despite these setbacks, Lee continued to compete at a high level until 2017, when he announced his retirement from professional athletics. He cited the toll of injuries and the desire to focus on new opportunities in his personal and professional life as the main reasons behind his decision. His retirement marked the end of an era in South Korean sprinting.